Hello, everyone. So, today I'm going to be reacting to the Pendragon Cycle London cast premiere. Now, this London cast premiere videos were on Instagram, were on Twitter, and I saw like few fragments of it. And at the time, I wasn't in the mood to watch the full thing, or I just didn't have the time to do so. But now I have the time, and it's 5 minutes. I think the Twitter videos, well, there were a few that were shorter than this, I think. Plus, I've also seen like images as well. But this was done last year, December, Christmas Day, I think. So yeah, well, it was posted on Christmas Day. So I think maybe a day before Christmas this happened. I really don't know the exact date when this premiere happened. But anyways, it's fantastic to know that they actually did a red carpet kind of premiere because I really was thinking about that. And, it wasn't as big as some other red carpets, but, they did also do a red carpet for Mr. Bircham. And what's the other show? I forgot. Uh, I think they did. Oh yeah, they did one for Gina Carano's movie, so that was fantastic. Okay, so I am going to, you know, react to this, and I'm going to pause in between. I hope you guys don't mind, and please ignore the background noise. Just please ignore it. You're gonna hear a lot of splashes and stuff. So yeah, we just have to collect some water because water is just running low from the taps. Pretty, pretty strange. But anyways, well, not really super strange. Originally, we were supposed to not get water for a while because they were going to fix something, and yesterday it's supposed to start, but yesterday we had water, and now today, this afternoon, we're just not getting enough water. It's very strange. But anyways, um, let's just uh, let's just play it. OMG. I feel really overwhelmed.
Right, seems incredible.
I can't think of a better way to end 2025 than to get to be in this town with this group of people. Okay, hold on. I have to put this a bit more loud because, this is playing on my tablet, and it has a different build. Obviously, it's I think A9, and obviously the audio quality is different. Even the Blu-ray connection is different. You know, when I connect my Blu-ray earphones to, well, not earphones, earpods to this, you know, the connection is really weak. Even when I'm like pretty close by, it's pretty weak at times. Sorry, every time it's weak compared to the phone, which, I can brush my teeth just a few tiles away and have this on the bed, and everything will be fine. But switch it with this, and the audio is really like stuttering. Watching this unbelievable project that we all bled to make happen. There's some debate as to whether or not we're in history. Okay, it's a bit too loud. It's a bit too loud. I had to just put soft. Okay, you know what? Okay, got to do that. Okay, so, ooh, I like this image. This is like, without the text, it's a wallpaper. It's a lovely wallpaper. And this scene reminds me of something that, well, I would say not, I would say the exact same image, but it reminds me of a place in which a character in a story of mine goes and spend some time. But that was one of the drafts. Okay, enough about that. I'm giving too much information today. Wow. So okay, let's just press play. Londinium, I choose to believe we are, because it makes the story of us coming together here almost just in time for Christmas. Londinium Christmas is like a huge part of Lawhead's novels and of our story. I wonder if Lawhead. Ooh, that's a wonderful shot. Okay, so I wonder if Lawhead attended this. I don't think so, but it would have been cool if he did, because I'm sure everyone will be praising him. Uh,
Jeremy revealed
Okay. So I have to put it loud because Jeremy is not speaking as loud as I expected him to. Well, it's the speakers, obviously. Sorry. Plus, you can hear the fan, I'm sure, in the background. I have the fan on because it's summer, guys. It's summer. I'm gonna get cooked if I don't have it on. What I love about Jeremy Boring is that this is a book series that he grew up with and he really wanted to make an adaptation out of, and he really poured his soul into this. You can check the behind the scenes footage. They did a lot of stuff. I mean, guys, they even performed with live bulls. That is chaotic. Okay, I am afraid of even going close to a cockroach. Okay, like imagine performing with live bulls. Wow. Okay, so I'm also noticing the color isn't perfect. It has this like white filter over it for some reason. Sorry, I guess maybe it's because kind of zoomed out. Or maybe it's just the angle.
I think Rose she's just such a giant on the screen. She's incredible to watch.
Soon that echo will cease.
I love Morgan. I had the best time. I think that you have the best time when you play the villain.
I just want to say these guys got really lucky with the cast they had because they do have some like what's the word, veterans, like well-known actors, but they also have a lot of newcomers, a lot of folk who don't really have a lot of credit to them, and that's fantastic. And because you're giving people chances, I'm all for giving people chances. You know, when it came to like Mr. Burcham, there were a lot of guest stars, and I feel like maybe they were also kind of riding on that, but this is much different. We're giving people chances, and their their talent is really shining. So I am going to continue to play before I yap some more.
What matters to you now, Mr.
Okay, so I also I want to point out that um, they got lucky with Tom's shop.
Just oblige?
You.
Everybody in this show, ostensibly, is unknown, and they were cast because they were great actors and they were perfect for the roles. And I think when you see the show, you'll see that there's a lot of stars on the rise.
Tom Sharp, who plays Merlin in this show, was a true discovery. Tom was one of the first tapes that we watched. He was a self-tape.
Tom carries the whole show and is amazing. Miles and Finney have just a great dynamic. Rose is truly terrific. I mean, we couldn't have asked more out of them.
It was very grueling and like challenging, but the second you see it on a big screen and you see the final product, you forgive it all, you forget it all, and it's just
Yeah, you know, so far 2 episodes have been released of this, and the first 2 episodes cover Taliesin's story. Now, obviously Taliesin, the book. Let me show you guys this book. Uh, um, don't laugh at my at my bookmark. Uh, yeah, that's my bookmark. I don't know why I chose it as a bookmark. I could have just chosen a torn piece of paper, but I chose this thing instead, which is so irksome. It's basically a package for battery, and I pushed a pencil through it. Yeah, um, really creative. But this book is really thick, and this is the mass paperback version, which obviously is much bigger than the regular paperback. And regardless, it's still a lot to put in something. And honestly, I feel like if they did like 14 episodes for Taliesin and then Merlin, well, sorry, 7 for Taliesin, 7 for Merlin, I feel like there would have been so much more attention to everything. And a lot of people, like the biggest criticisms right now, is that it's the pacing. It's just a bit awkward at times, or certain things are happening too fast. That's the criticism, but people really like it as well. Like a lot of people still can't follow through it, and they can understand a lot from it. So that's fantastic. And a lot of people are eagerly awaiting episode 3. So I'm just gonna.
Whatever you're seeing it is what it is, and I thought it was beautiful.
It's interesting to see the relationship that we have, and then you have like Peleus and Merlin as well, and how they work off each other, and then Uther and Peleus. It was really nice, and it felt like, I'm sure Jeremy will like this, but like, you know, Lord of the Rings fellowship kind of pack.
It's a really moving experience to get to come together with a group of people with whom you bled in the trenches and shared the finished product. And always special to get to see your work up on a big screen.
I'm 14 years old and I filmed when I was a lot younger. It's kind of surreal. The whole experience, even though it was so long ago, I will absolutely never forget.
Jeremy is the showrunner and director. Just every day brought everything he had, a lot of knowledge, a lot of art and craftsmanship into the imagery involved in the show, and just to Arthurian legend generally, and being faithful to the book.
And Jeremy would do his classic, that was perfect, let's do one more.
And obviously the show wouldn't exist without Dallas Sonye. He's our very own Kool-Aid man. He burst.
Dallas, you know, he worked on well, obviously the Bonfire Legend Studios. Yes, he is in charge of that, but his company worked on Run, Hide, Fight. I'm sure some of you remember that movie, and obviously a lot of people, you know, add a lot of things to say about that because, oh, it's from the Daily Wire. But the truth is that they really struggled to get distributors in America, you know? I watched Run, Hide, Fight in my country, by the way. So they had no problems getting that movie into my country. But since it was so controversial in America, the country where it was shot in, obviously they had to choose someone, and, you know, Daily Wire was that company. And also, I just want to point out that there are various movies that come out that claim to be controversial, but they're basically just like Hollywood talking points at this point. So it's like this Run, Hide, Fight was a controversial movie. And, you know, I really hope that the Daily Wire could do more work with those actors, especially the star of the show. I forgot her name. In fact, I don't even know her acting name. Anyways, okay, regardless, going back to the Pendragon.
Through walls, he moves obstacles that no one else could move.
What Dallas says goes. He's a man of masculinity and action.
Truly just the
Oh yeah,
producer.
so Dallas, he did an interview with Pop Culture Crisis and Andrew Clavin, and also someone else, I totally forgot who, but with Andrew Clavin, he did say that, you know, we need to have some more masculine roles. He was talking about his movie, what movie was it? A Western movie that was coming out, well, that came out, obviously. And I just love the fact that he doesn't want to shy away from certain things. You know, he knows what's really important when it comes to stories. Having a strong masculine role, also having a, you know, like, he isn't shy from like from skimpy outfits on females, you know, which I really admire, because a lot of like mainstream folk on the right, or I don't really consider him like a political guy. I mean, he does have his opinions, yes, but like obviously it's not like a political pundit, but a lot of folk out there would easily say, oh, this is too sexual and stuff like that because the outfit is revealing. But it's like a lot of us grew up with stuff like that, you know, video games, TV shows, movies. All of a sudden now everyone's a prude, you know. So I love how Dallas is really open about that. Okay, so sorry, I'm yapping.
Thing. From beginning to end, he had his hand on everything.
Among many, many things that makes him an amazing producer, he's very particular about the color of blood. We had many
Has
chats.
to be gone.
Say hi, Bill.
Apparently, I think he mentioned this on the Andrew Clavin show. When it comes to the blood, he got the blood recipe, the fake blood recipe. I think it was from the Godfather series, which I never watched, but uh, you know, I have to read that. I have to finish it. You know, just started a few pages last year and I just completely forgot about it. Um, but anyways, so apparently he got the recipe from that series, and obviously he uses it, and I like that. I really like how you know, the blood, you know, we having discussions about blood. I really like it, you know, because little things like that are imperative. You know, the color of blood, the right way it flows. You know, stuff like that. It's imperative. So,
The
anyways,
one that we wish so much could be here tonight, but he's doing the thing that he loves more than being with us, which is making another movie.
oh yeah.
Travis truly died out there on.
So this guy did an interview with, I forgot the company name, like just a few days ago. If you search Pendragon Cycle, you'll see this guy's interview pop up. I haven't watched the full thing. I only watched like a small section of it.
That he was there for every actor, every cast member, every crew, myself. He crushed it, and no one worked harder than Travis. I've said many times he was MVP of production. Um, he he's a real pain in the ass, and we truly could not have done it without him. Jesse B. Johnson, action guru. There's cowboy switches, and there's dives and horse falls. We were in a real pinch. We were spread too thin, and Jesse showed up.
Everyone's just so excited about being here. It's been a 2-year wait since we finished production in Budapest, Hungary, and we've all been kind of on pins and needles. Jeremy and Ryan are here tonight, and Jonathan Hay, and just everyone is here to celebrate the massive amounts of work that has gone into this project.
Shooting 2 units at once simultaneously across 87 days.
Ryan, come in for a second.
So it's been almost 3 years of work at this point. You know,
Wow,
where
you
we
know.
started writing to.
I really love, like, you know, the post production process, but you know, when it comes to like the pre production, I really wonder how many days it took them to draw the storyboard, because you know, like when I was watching the production diaries, sorry, my voice is changing. When I was watching the production diaries, they had a bunch of these storyboards, and I was like, oh my gosh, like the detail on them. I know storyboards don't have that much detail, but these ones had really good drawings, and you know, they really put in the effort. And wow, I was like blown away by all of that they have to pay attention to. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine working in film production, you know. So yeah, I stick to my lane. By the way, I'm just a little author and cartoonist, I say, and a bit of an amateur animator.
Where we are today.
This proves that if you have a vision, as Jeremy did, and you gather the right people, and they don't have to be big Hollywood stars,
Yeah.
and you guide the ship, you
Yep.
can tell an amazing
Correct.
cinematic story.
This all started with Stephen Lawhead.
Yeah.
The books that he wrote. We endeavored in every moment to be true to what we believe is the heart of what Lawhead was telling. You know, Dallas Sonye has already used this line. It's so good. He said, the Pendragon cycle isn't faith-based entertainment. It's based faith entertainment.
So I love that term, based faith, because it's not like your stereotypical faith-based. Like when someone says faith-based, you think of like those generic Christian shows, but it's like, no, this is based faith. This is based, you know. This is based. You know, I don't like the word too much, but when you mix it with faith, that's interesting. It really shows that there's some strength to your story. So, anyways, let's just continue.
And I think that's terrific. You know, I think we made the most Christian show since Braveheart.
Everyone here was doing something bigger than they've ever done before. Every part of like the core team was doing something way outside of our weight class. I think when you see the performance,
Ooh, they got a private screening. That's so cool.
Thank you all very much. And let's enjoy the Pendragon cycle. Rise of the Murder.
Okay, so let me read the comments because that's imperative. Well, okay. So someone says, looking forward to the to a director's cut. Daily Wire's commitment to creating culture, not just complaining about it, putting its money where its mouth is why I've been a Daily Wire member for these past 3 years. Yes, I like their political content as well, but I honestly would probably have skated it by on the free content if not for knowing that DW Plus was laboring to put one of my all-time favorite books series to life. Keep reaching higher. So let me just say that I want to see more of that as well. I want to see more, just more focus on on culture and less complaining. Like, I have no problem with people talking about things they don't like in modern shows. That's fine. That's wonderful because we get to at least express ourselves. However, we have to do more than just that. We can't only just stick to complaining. We have to do more. We have to add to the emptying pot. You know, right now the culture, we have a gigantic culture pot and it's emptying right now, and we're just watching it become empty instead of adding more to the pot. And that's what we should be doing: new characters, new stories, and give old stuff a chance that haven't really gotten a proper adaptation. So obviously, I'm wishing him the best. And you know, we just opened his channel, by the way. This is possibly is not his first channel, but this is obviously a new channel. And you know, it says Jeremy Boring is a filmmaker, producer, entrepreneur, and cultural commentator, exploring the stories, ideas. Okay, so Jeremy has no connection to the Daily Wire. That's you know, something to point out. And right now he has 10 subscribers. So yeah, a little shout out to a small channel. Okay. So I am looking forward to his next company, his next venture. For those that don't know, he wants to create a new company to focus on movies and podcasts. That's fantastic. And I did a video on this on my main channel, but you know, I tried making that video for so long. I'm just like, okay, I'm happy it's out. But I did give some suggestions on that video, in that video. So yeah. Now, I would like to see more shows. Obviously, doesn't have to be fantasy only. It can be sci-fi. I mean, technically, sci-fi and fantasy are like close relatives, brothers. So you could say like romance and what else? Like, I have no idea really. Like all genres, please. But anyways, thanks so much for watching this reaction video. Sorry for just babbling on, but this is what reaction's supposed to be about. So yeah, bye bye.